네, 그럼 지금부터 8회차 도전을 시작해 보겠습니다. 오늘 도전할 단어들은요, 거실에 있는 소파, 쿠션, 그 다음에 테이블 이렇게 됩니다. 네, 일단 오늘 거 바로 가볼게요. 하나, 둘, 셋. I go to the sofa, I sit down on the sofa, I lay down on the sofa, I take a rest on the sofa, I get out of the sofa. I pick up a cushion, I use the cushion, I put the cushion behind my back, I lean my body on the cushion. There's a mini table in front of the sofa, I use the table, I put some snacks on the table. 네, 그러면 처음부터 지금까지 끝까지 가겠습니다. 자, 준비, go. I open the door, I close the door, I knock on the door, I lock the door, I unlock the door. I turn on the light, I turn off the light, I turn on the switch, I turn off the switch. I pick up a remote control, I turn on the aircon, I turn off the aircon, I feel a little hot, I feel a little cold. I go to my bed, I sit down on my bed, I lay down on my bed, I sleep in my bed, I get out of my bed. I pick up a pillow, I use the pillow, I put the pillow on my bed, I put my head on the pillow. I pick up a blanket, I use the blanket, I put the blanket on the bed, I prop the blanket, I fold up the blanket. I pick up a remote control, I turn on the TV, I watch Netflix, I turn off the TV. I go to the mirror, I stand in front of the mirror, I look in the mirror, I check my face in the mirror. I pick up a lotion, I use the lotion, put some lotion on my hands, I put some lotion on my face. I go to the massage chair, I sit on the massage chair, I press the button, I use the massage chair for 20 minutes. I go to the window, open the window, I look out the window, I close the window. I open the curtains, I close the curtains. I go to the sink, I turn on the water, I wash my hands and face, I turn off the water. I stand in front of the mirror, I look in the mirror, I check my face, I check my hairstyle in the mirror. I pick up a toothbrush, I pick up a toothpaste, I put some toothpaste onto my toothbrush, I brush my teeth up and down and back and forth. I spit it into the sink, I rinse my mouth with clean water. I pick up my shaver, I turn it on, I shave my face, I turn it off, I put it back. I take off my clothes, I take off my pants, I take off my underwear, I take off my t-shirts, I put them all into the laundry basket. I go to the toilet, I sit down on the toilet, I use the toilet, I do my business on the toilet, I flush the toilet. I pick up a toilet paper, I use the toilet paper, I throw the toilet paper into the toilet, I flush the toilet. I open the trash can, I throw the trash into the trash can, I close the trash can. I go to the shower booth, I get into the shower booth, I take a shower. I pick up a shower head, I turn on the water, I take a shower, I turn off the water. I pick up a shampoo, I squeeze some shampoo on my hands, I make some bubbles, I wash my hair with shampoo, I rinse my hair with clean water. I pick up a soap, I use the soap, I make some bubbles, I wash my body with the soap, I rinse my body with clean water. I go to the towel rack, I pick up a towel rack, I use the towel rack, I dry my body with the towel, I put it back on the towel rack. I go to the living room, I go to the sofa, I sit down on the sofa, I lay down on the sofa, I take a rest on the sofa, I get out of the sofa. I pick up a cushion, I use the cushion, I put the cushion behind my back, I lean my body on the cushion. There's a mini table in front of the sofa, I use the table, I put some snacks on the table. 네, 됐습니다.